Good evening, and welcome to another Monster Hunter Wild stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to see what I can do about leveling up a bit more and maybe working towards getting some improved gear. But on that note, let's jump into the game. Allergies. Stay below. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on. We have a mission right here in front of me, so I think I'm going to do that. Check my audio before I go crazy. Alright, try that again.
Okay.
Once more with feeling. That should do. Nice if you could just set your volume settings and it just be uniform across all applications.
Hunter?
Yeah, it would be good.
All right. Time is our enemy
would be
here
too
as
easy.
much as Gormagala. Let's
Yeah.
hurry to the rendezvous point.
Alright, let's go get Gormagala. Who?
Look alive, men! Report!
Sir, we have yet to
Nothing
sight the
to
target,
see here.
but something is definitely here.
Ooh.
Form up!
Right, sir.
Ouch. You rescue him and then you get attacked. Oh wow. There's multiple things. What? I thought this was going to be
I see why they call it frenzy.
what? Oh, this guy's ugly all day.
Don't breathe it in!
After it.
Or not. Oh, a whole bunch of them.
It's spread this far. Follow it. You two are their shield. Go!
You've always protected us.
Yeah, before you actually fight Gormagala, you have to fight everything that it's infected.
Rex,
Nice.
Hurry!
Well, not everything. Some of that will be shoved backwards by NPCs. But I think you do have to fight at least one or two.
hang in there! That's an order!
2 guys against 3 of those things?
You! There's no escape!
This is sounding all manner of ugly. Yep. I know how to put away my weapon, alright. I'll put away my weapon all day of the week. Ow. Hold still while I try to chop off your tail. Ow. Ow. Okay. This is going to be a rough one.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out. More supplies have been added.
Ow.
Another frenzied monster? With no choice, deal with it.
Nice. Not so nice. Well, I didn't mean to get his face, but you know,
I'm on it.
I'll take it.
Can you persevere?
That's a good question. How dare you hit me? Ooh, hello. There's a wound on his tail. Come on.
Time to quit them. Blast. It's frenzy. Be on your guard now. Don't let your courage waver.
Pardon me while I heal. I said pardon me while I heal. Not chase me down while I heal. the tail. Damn, talk about close quarters. Let me see your tail, will you? Hey, got the tail. Damn it, Gormagala. I got your tail.
Yeah, Gormagala's a pain. But the perks for the armor that you can make off of Gormagala are so fun. The disease that Gormagala sheds,
Yeah?
it's the armor changes the effects to actually boost you instead of causing problems.
It does what? Sorry, I was in the process of getting annihilated.
It changes the effects of Gormagala's attack, or
To-
the disease, to actually boost you.
Ah, okay.
Rex, calm.
And it can be
You had
used
better
anywhere in
be
the game
alright.
because taking damage in any form starts the chaos disease just spreading inside of you.
Why is it taking me to you? This was not the quest that I was doing. Please explain to me what is this ridiculousness.
This is a perfect campsite.
Why are you taking me to a campsite and not to Gormagala? Seriously, why? All right. How do I get this to go towards Gormagala and not? Gormagala. Frenzy. I have to kill both, so it doesn't matter. Because I got wiped and I didn't stay long. I have to finish this guy. Yay. Okay, whatever. Holy halitosis, Batman. I dodged.
Oh well.
What the hell? Come on. First to be frozen in place. Come on. This guy is all over me.
That's pretty much exactly how it goes.
Face the right direction.
Never been going. Never. It's never gonna happen. He moves too quick and he's all over the place.
So, why did he not? When I stab him with the blade, I can't even get the I tried arming you multiple times before. Why are you arguing with me? There we go. Finally! That's right.
Oh, and just fair warning, once you deal with Gore, you've still got one more you have to deal with.
I still what?
You still have one more you have to deal with.
I have the main guy, which is who I was fighting originally, and then it forced me to come here instead.
Yeah, there's two you've got to fight.
I'm on it.
Hold him still so I can stab him in the butt. Oh, he's already beaten.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Alright. Now for the big guy again.
Now where did Gore get off to?
I don't know, but I'm still happy I got his tail.
There he is. Oh, God.
Dormigalo wing.
Yeah, the left wing got broken.
Frenzied Trestle.
Your disease doesn't bother me, Gore. When are you gonna learn this? One more. I need... One more extract. Come on.
Ow! Got a nice hit on his head.
Oh, you don't. I saw that. Aha! Oh, shit!
Ow!
That's okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I see where you at.
Woo!
Quest
Did I
out.
mention ow?
That one got close for me.
I gotta go over there where you at anyway. I've done already beat Trent.
Put it out.
Take the third monolith. Get a free electric and the electric saw and drill.
Wow!
Oh,
I get off the thing and I'm instantly in love. Wow!
Fuck! Oh shit, we're down here in the fucking spider nest.
Ow! Let go of me!
What are y'all doing?
Monster Hunter.
Oh,
That's okay.
And rewards have increased to 0. I have failed.
I will eventually get that game.
Unbelievably painful.
I love it. I love that I've changed. So now when anybody that's in the party with me faints, my character pops up on the screen and goes, "Wait, my camera wasn't out."
When you're ready, accept the quest to continue the investigation.
That hurt.
Oh, Gore is a pain. Such a pain.
Alright, so where's this quest? Mission.
Damn.
Redo the assignment. So talk to the guy here? No. How do I trigger?
Well, what can I
Alma.
do for you?
Actually, before I
given
do
a
that,
message
I'm gonna
for
go
you.
eat something. Gross. I do not feel stronger. I feel like my stomach is a tad queasy every time I watch her eat.
Hey, do you have a minute? To cut to the chase, we've been taking pains
I see.
not too serious.
All right, I'll head there.
Oh,
Already level 15.
I'm worried about the team there. Let me take care of this.
right. Thank
Alright. Now, do I talk to him? No. Come on, Alma.
Yes.
Joint quest. assignment. Yes. Accept and depart.
I can now make portable rain catchers up, Gloria.
Nice.
It'll catch dirty water. It'll give you boiled, purified water, and acid over time.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm telling you this then.
There was some other choice, but the others were not really interesting.
I really gotta remember to turn off the music.
Or
Turn it down.
come across one called
No,
Precious,
I still had
Metal.
the streaming music from MCM. So that was overriding, not terribly, but still, it's just...
Oh yeah, like I was saying, if you come across a perk called Precious Metal, you get that's like easy. That's a fast way of earning money when you get silver and gold.
Okay.
So, question, Draconis. I was able to get a tail off this guy and a wing and whatever. Did I lose all that because we got defeated?
No, that should have instantly been sent to your inventory.
Okay.
Well, the tail you may have lost.
Say again?
The tail you might have lost because that's a card.
That's good.
Alright, let's go deal with the monkey.
Right, I gotta go find H37 now.
Rex, Carl, you had better be alright. Oh shit, they're both there.
I'm on it.
Alrighty. I gotta go through.
Ow! Do not shove your butt in my face!
Yes, shove your butt in his face.
How many times is this guy going to yell?
Gotcha. Oh, great.
Huh? You did too much today. Oh. I see what you mean.
Oh, quit your screaming.
Ah,
Called minions?
Yeah, he does that. Get off me, you prick! Oh, you prick. Fabius, do your job. Damn it, you prick.
Hold still! Stay focused.
Dude, this guy's got a hard on for me.
Woohoo, you didn't like that. Yeah, that's right. Take an entire Hellstorm to the face.
Good grief. Alright, to the next boss.
Time to grit those teeth.
Oh, stop screaming.
I know, right?
Frenzy. Be on your guard now. Don't let your courage waver. Incoming! Look alive!
Sorry.
I was up in the air with him. I had been riding him. How did I get injured?
More supplies have been added.
Woohoo!
Your fight's just begun.
Oh shit.
He didn't like you, did he?
Get off. Shit.
How's this?
Woohoo!
Can I get off the ground?
Apparently not.
Good God!
Ow.
at the absolute worst time. Oh dear God, stop reloading!
Not trying to
Oh, you
put
prick.
that on you, Ender, but I see what you're talking about, asking about the mirror lady.
Say again?
I see what you mean when you, I see what you asked about. I just came across that same mirror lady you're talking about.
Oh, you talking about the puzzle?
Yep. I've never seen that before.
It was new to me, but that's not saying much.
Right wing broke.
Ah,
Ooh.
that looked painful. Ow, that was painful. Didn't look it.
That exploded.
And knocked again.
Yeah, never stay in that doorway like that with him. It never ends well. Oh, this is gonna get bad. Oh, this is gonna get bad.
Put it out of your head and start fresh.
Fuck you, brick.
So ignore him in there.
Yes. He'll come back out if neither one of us are in there. But when you're in that doorway with him like that, that's just death. That's right. Stay down. Where the hell are you going?
I stabbed his leg and then he dropped off the cliff.
Woohoo! Shell broke.
Sweet.
Ow!
That's 2 Gormagala tails. Now if I can get the rest of him. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Let me out of there! Good grief!
Oh, did you not like that?
Thanks, that helped.
Damn it, I just healed!
Okay.
Push it down.
You've withdrawn from the quest?
I think we're having server issues because it said you withdrew from the quest.
Well, I'm still fighting this thing.
Yeah,
He's
so
trying to
am I.
run off.
It just yanks you to a solo one.
Monster has been debilitated. I'm sure he is still just as dangerous. Alright. We are going to finish him off. His pulse is low.
Nice bad pump. You ain't killing me today.
He's running again.
I've almost got mine dead.
Rex, Cobb, you had better be all right.
Oh hell no. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop singing this part song. Stop singing the big spider. We meet again. Wow. That wasn't nice.
Oh, come on!
potion in order to be able to fight the guy. Fabius isn't doing anything. I am down again.
Yeah.
Damn. How far are you in the storyline?
Not very far, I just beat
Your fight's only
You
just
beat the
begun.
doppelganger already?
I beat the level 20 monolith. That's it.
You haven't fought. You haven't even beat Trent yet, have you?
No, I don't think so.
The second one. Whoa, whoa, where are you coming from? You want to take a whack at the Spider Queen?
Oh. Yeah.
Just gotta get to there very quick.
What level is it?
Oh my god, finally!
Yeah, no, I'm not the level. Oh no,
I'm definitely
30,
not getting this guy's head.
Not ready, I don't have a good gear for that yet.
Impressive. Admirably done. That should put a halt to the virus's spread.
If you beat the one
You'll
that
be
you're
able to
fighting,
compound the medicine here?
No, he's
Yes.
staying in
What I
fucking
lack in
air.
facilities here is made up for by an excellent assistant. We'll see it done.
God, that was rough.
Good boy.
Got it, asshole.
I'm only level 18, but I have a weapon that can most that can do some damage to her. That's how I was asking if you wanted to. I was gonna go hit her anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing my stuff right now.
Aha! You can't shoot me.
Gore Gem. Another Gore Tail. Scale Plus.
Good. We'll continue to monitor him, but his condition has stabilized. A success.
Oh, they level
despite
30.
the
Back
circumstances.
away from that.
You did well with such limited resources.
Such a
Eric.
hateful creature.
Couldn't have done it without
No
that tissue
joke.
sample. Not to mention your thesis, sir. I just hope the Dragon Torch responds to it as well as our fuzzy friend.
The Avis unit should be delivering it now. We'll just have to put our faith in Werner and wait.
To a total of 4 tails off that quest.
I can only imagine how difficult it is to get the head. Every time you try to swing at the thing, you're either facing the wrong direction or he's bathing the area in black death.
Amazing. Even I can see the change. Is it taking effect already?
Yeah, getting the head on
Yes,
him, you
but
really
as much
need
as I'd like to take the credit, the wyvern milk is what's working most of the magic.
a full party. That way, you've got
If
two that are
not for
focusing on
amplifying the
damaging,
effects of the
one that's
treatment,
focusing on keeping
you'd
his
never see
attention,
it
and one
recover
that's
this
just
fast.
focusing on trying
That
to
said,
stun lock him.
another Gormagala could turn up at some point. Are you worried it might happen again?
It's a fair point, but I'm not
That's
too
why I
concerned.
wish I had the game.
Especially if this
It
thing
would
has
help.
organic properties. I'd like to pick Eric's
You got a
brain
while
about
to get
this,
to where
but
we're
there's
at.
a chance it's developed antibodies
I
now.
know.
And if the wyvern milk magnifies
It's the
that
thought that
resistance
matters.
too, it'd take a hell of a lot to break through it.
I'm not ready to be quite that optimistic. This thing is still a big unknown. And a threat, regardless. Werner,
Andrew's slowly
continue
catching
your
up to
research
me,
here.
but he's still
I'll be
got a ways off.
monitoring the area closely
yeah.
as well.
Understood. We'll head outside then. The cycles should return to normal in each region, but I'd like to keep monitoring them.
And by catching up, he doesn't mean catching up. It just means I'm at the same part in this story. I'm not gonna catch up to him. He's been playing these games far too long. Obtained reward beyond the Black Wings. New nameplates.
I'm only Hunter rank 103
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
out of
why.
999.
Holy cow. Yeah, you've been playing that all your life.
I've been playing
No.
Monster Hunter since the first one.
He just knows what he's
Sure,
doing.
what have you got? Well, yeah. Can't do
Everybody
much
got
if I'm
their
laid out flat.
flaws. That one is not one of them.
A giant vigor wasp?
I'm 103,
I'll go
Ender is
catch you one.
39.
He's 79 years old. Oh shit.
39.
Oh.
Oh, to be a blissful, youthful 39-year-old.
Ain't that old.
I was 39 until 3 hours ago,
Hey.
because I was born at 8 p.m.
Okay. Still happy birthday.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm that
What are we
blissful
making
40
today?
years old.
You can now craft armor sets that change your entire appearance. Equipping one piece will automatically change all other armor pieces.
Yeah, so like the armor that I'm wearing isn't what you see. So now anything that you craft can be worn as cosmetic.
So transmogrify, basically.
Yeah, you just have a whole other, like you'll have one area of what you put on, and in the tent there'll be another tab that you can go to that you can change your layered armor, and that's what everybody will see.
Suvar?
So, where's the mantles? Is that just an inventoried item?
Yeah.
You know where to find me.
Well, no, that's you
Well,
change
what
your
can I
gear
do
and it's
for
at the
ya?
bottom, I think. Used to it was an inventory item. Now it's yes. The bottom one is what changed.
I was
You're always
given
gonna
a
have the
message for
ghillie
you.
with you, but you can change out the other one. Like I keep my mending mantle on me.
Well, I just got a new one and I wanted to see what it was.
Like I keep the mending because I can throw it on, and as I'm aiming down sights, basically, or doing actions, it's forcibly healing me.
View and solo equipment. That's not helping.
Because what you see me wear is the the final one, the big white dragon. The one you break out of the crystal.
Equipment appearance.
Zoshia is what you see. But I'm wearing 2 pieces of Guardian Arcvald and Arc Vulcan and 2 pieces of Gore.
Okay. So do I have to go to the blacksmith in order to see the mantles?
Yep.
You get the new mantles from the smith, but once you've got them, you'll go to change your gear.
You know where to find me.
So
And it's all the way
in the tent?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in there and I was not seeing this. Transfer items, customize crafting, view and sell equipment, change equipment.
Change equipment. And it'll be the one on the very bottom. It'll say mantle.
Mantle. Good God, why was I having such difficulty finding it? Decreases health but increases affinity and weapon performance. Corrupted mantle. Evading just before attack triggers a special evasive maneuver. Lets you escape unharmed. Upon a success, grants temporary attack boost. Mending. Reduces damage taken. Damage reactions when attacked. Grants protection from winds, pressures, roars, and tremors. I've got the heat mending mantle on. Capture giant vigor wasp. Raisher wants to talk. Plum Peach wants to talk. Para wants to talk. So where's the large vigor wasp?
I don't think you've done the quest to get that yet.
I just got the quest.
You can find one of those in the forest. They'll show up on the map, like you can look at the map where you can see everything. They'll actually show up on the map.
Your listenings are much required. Do you know of the botherous creature in these trees?
Drop by over there by
White
your
of fur
place,
and red of
Tori.
flower.
I need to
Draw
grab
too
some
near
iron
and suffer a
around
mighty
there.
tingling.
From that description, you mean a Lalabarina?
When pink and red clash, the fur pays damagings most dislike-worthy.
So the Lala Barina is giving you trouble because it's damaging Congalala pelts?
But pink and red
you
are
picked a
most
good
odd.
spot to be
The
at, too.
rosatatiousness is much different.
Wait, both of them are aberrant
Oh, it's
cases?
temporary spot.
Though it's hard to know anything for sure just yet. Fur aside for the moment,
When I
that's a
placed it
concerning bit of
there,
news. If they pose a danger,
I just needed
we'll
to
handle
craft
it.
something, and I
Well
didn't want to
said.
TP. So.
I will give to your hands. Wins will be met with rewardings.
For now, I'm gonna place mine over here too, because I got there's a lot of iron I need to pick up.
Yeah, there are tons of iron everywhere here.
I can tell.
But with the two minor things, like I never need to go mine or any ore again.
The Digi Boys.
Yeah. I need to look where is the one to make wood. Because I know there is one, but
Logging beaver.
yeah,
Yeah, I have one. Do you have one?
no, I have 0 of it.
No, I mean the logging beaver. Do you have a logging beaver?
No.
So any
Here.
vigor wasp on the map, or is it a specific one?
Here, take this one. I have plenty.
Oh, nice.
I got like 3 of them on me right now. This one is a 1-3, and it's got cheer up as its perk.
I just need one that's gonna make wood.
Oh.
Fast or not, well, it's gonna every time it's gonna have like 24 hours to do it. So
Oh, you allow it to go. You allow it to do get wood for 24 hours. You'll have at least 3,000 wood in there. A
yeah.
day. I got like 4 of them in my other base on Way of Winter, and they give a lot of damn wood. You get lucky enough, they give you like American furniture too.
Ah, you can do that.
Yep, they do that too. And if you find one that's got I think it's one called Jack of All Trades for the logging beaver, you get crystals from it too.
Nice.
Yep.
There is one I need to
I
install.
gathered some materials too. Check your
I
field
got the
pouch.
wish box one.
Oh, that wood box. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Need to see what it does.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It throws out. It gives you random items. If you put if you put unwanted items in there, it will give you random items out of it. Sometimes they're useful. Sometimes they're useful. Sometimes they're useless.
Wow.
That is not the bug I'm looking for.
Let me sum up what we've learned.
Sure, go ahead.
potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Hey, Drac. You did say they're in the Scarlet Forest, and they should be visible on the map.
Yeah, typically it'll be, it'll show up. Scarlet Forest. Let me come into the forest so I can see it.
I'm assuming it's green. Giant figure wasp. Finally. It's the exact same icon as the regular vigor wasp.
Yeah, usually just slightly bigger, and there's only like one around it usually.
More plentiful food brings with it more methods for recovery.
The only time you can talk to your palico's back at your base, right?
Yeah, at one of the bases of operations.
Okay.
I'm happy to help out.
I'll have electric furnace out soon.
Thanks. That'll be a
Nice.
huge help.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
counting
really
on you.
change everything since you don't need charcoal that much.
Yep. Well, you should have full access to my base if you ever need to use it.
Yeah, well.
How much more do I need? More.
Catch a gravid bowfin.
$13 out of 35, 4 out of 15.
Hello. Look at it.
I don't see Protect. Guess we could do that quest. Apparently there's two tempered monsters that are fighting each other.
Should do a little bit more damage.
Time to see results, yes? Our labors continue. Expect much.
Cause like I was looting a place, and every time I was doing a headshot on an enemy, there was like 5 HP left. I was like, oh.
I know the weapon I use. It's called the critical pulse. Every time you hit them with the crossbow, it does a shock damage. It'll electrocute. It'll electrocute the enemy and whoever else is around them. But if you add the loaded, the overloaded pants to it, the key on weapon, the key part, it allows you to shoot 10 arrows out without having to reload. And it also 100% guarantees a shock vortex over the enemy. And the more you hit them, the more vortex pops over their head, and it just does a massive amount of damage.
Okay. Well, I went for a big sniper and an assault rifle. I just like sniper. The crossbow are very good because you can recover your arrows, but wow. To be honest, gunpowder and copper.
Crossbows are good when you know how to use them.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes certain enemies want you need to use different weapons on them because it's just for example, there is one called the Forsaken Giant. You cannot do no elemental damage to it. You literally have to do physical damage to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still like my critical pulse with the EMP headpiece.
Yeah.
I can clear rooms with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took the sniper with the 75% chance for bounce.
Yeah.
Bounce on hit.
Hey, Florian.
Seems good.
If you like to bounce weapons, you should try out the one called Kuma.
I have no idea. I have no idea if I like them or not. It's the first one I'm using.
Oh, there's an SMG up here called the Kuma Wink. Every single shot it's a bounce.
Okay.
25% trigger an area damage bounce hitting up to 3 targets. Bounce always trigger a rebound on hit. Deals 100% of the bounce damage.
Well, a Barina and a Kongalola have to be taken out for
Hope
this
you find
mission.
something useful.
Yeah.
By the way, and there, I don't know if you know, but apparently there's a great place to get viewers.
I already deleted that comment. At least I hope it worked.
It doesn't show as deleted.
You still see the message?
Yeah.
It says
I would still see it, but normally it's grayed out, and right now it's not.
I guess
lucky that-
it's then visible for people who are there for it, but invisible for people who go back. Can't see it in the log.
I gathered some materials too.
Bless
Check your field
Thanks.
you. Uh-huh.
Alright, let's kill this annoying little thing.
Haha. One electric furnace coming right up.
Nice.
No, the electric furnace in the back if you need to use it.
Okay, okay.
Holy sh! Where are we?
Hello, Bacon.
I'm a bit late.
Say again?
I said I'm a bit late.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I meant to show up, but I was busy with Grandma.
No problem.
What you guys up to now?
Draconis didn't make it either. He was too busy getting well-fed bonus from his parents because of his birthday.
Oh, nice. I need to send him a happy birthday message then.
He's right in the chat.
Oh yeah, he is. Hi,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Don't mind the fact that I completely didn't notice you're in the chat. I don't have a habit at looking at the chat names.
I had every intention of showing up and fighting today. Like, even got off work early today. I was off at like 3:40, came in, got cleaned up, and I was getting dressed out of the shower. Apparently Lola or Mo had already talked to her and said and told Mom that because apparently she was walking Hercules and Mom was walking Andre, and she told her that, well, he has an MCM match tonight, so I don't know if he'll want to go do anything. And Mom called and was telling me that, and then I had to explain what MCM was.
How did that go?
She was like, so you and this group of friends develop a game.
Yes.
Like, yeah, pretty much. Like, it's something that basically we, for lack of better words, inherited, because we found it, and then just we're the ones still here. Kept working it. It's like, of course you would be one to get into developing something. Been a gamer my entire life since I could pick up a controller, so yeah.
You guys playing anything tonight?
Right now, doing some Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Andrew's still on Monster Hunter. I won't be on too much longer. I got one more day of work.
Which version?
Wild.
Wild.
Oh, damn. One I don't got.
I have World on Xbox.
Don't feel bad. I don't have it either. I want to play, but I can't.
Honestly, I picked up Monster Hunter, but I played it solo, and I feel like that really negated my experience with the game.
If you have World and ever want to dive into it, let me know. It's cross-platform.
World's actually the one I have on PC, which is nice.
Yeah, I have it on Xbox, but it's cross-platform. We just
I
have
picked
to...
up with Rise, because I got it for free through my dad's Xbox Gold or whatever.
Rise, but I just, after playing, like, I played every Monster Hunter since the first one, and it's like after World came out and then they did World, and then Rise came out right after that. Rise felt like such a step backwards. It wasn't even fun.
Interesting. I quite liked Rise's movement.
I didn't like Rise.
With the dogs and the firebugs, it was a lot freer of a movement than World has been for me.
Yeah, but I can see that as someone that pretty much started with World and Rise. But, like, once you started with the first ones where there really was no movement, everything was very, very basic. Like, I remember back when, okay, so like World was the first one to come that you could just mine anything whenever. I remember before that, you literally had to craft and carry mining kits with you.
Ew.
Yeah. Like, everything was very, very linear in movement, and then World came out, and it was so much more free. Now, Rise's movement was a step above World. It added a lot more to it, but the size of Rise was a step backwards, and the graphics
Oh yeah, Rise is a
of
much smaller game.
was a step backwards. Once you go from like the whole open world of like, you know, the ancient forest and the Rotten Vale and how big those maps were,
I mean, I've been
they drop back into something like Rise.
You know where they have like the flying city in World? Like over the mountains. It's like a giant 3-tier forest that it opens up into.
That is I'm trying to remember the name of that one. The Coral something or another.
Yeah. I got there and it's really big. It's really nice, but it's a fucking chore to move through the area.
So after the Coral, it's like the Coral Highlands or something like that.
Yeah.
After the Coral Highlands, you go into the Rotten Vale. And the Rotten Vale is a huge Easter egg. So, years ago, I don't know exactly which monster it was. I want to say...
Is the Rotten Vale the one with the bow roller?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. Because I chased that fucker around for ages trying to kill it.
I want to say it was Monster Hunter Universe. But it was the first real Elder Dragon you fought. You fought it underwater. It was this huge underwater sea serpent, basically. Huge, I mean massive. And it alludes to it in the lore, but if you open the map in Rotten Vale and zoom out and really look at the map, it is the body, the carcass of that Elder Dragon coiled. The entire Rotten Vale is inside of this rotten carcass.
Thing?
That's how big that thing was. Like, everybody thought Zora Magdaros was like the biggest one, but that one was so much bigger.
Zora Magdaros is the dragon. You jump on its back and you hit the spikes, right?
Yeah.
Lalabarina is down.
I liked the idea of that, but like...
That fight could have been so much better.
I feel like with the momentum of Rise, it would have worked a lot better.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like that's a case for a lot of the big maps. I started with Rise, so I'm used to actually being able to traverse. I moved down to Worlds, and I'm just sitting here trudging through everything going, this would be a lot faster if I just had the fucking dog. Much less the wire bugs.
Now, it got a little bit better when they gave you the grapple claw in World. Because when World first came out, you didn't have the grapple claw. So movement opened up a little bit, and the grapple claw was the first nod to the wire bugs coming.
Yeah.
And now the tempered Kongalala.
I got in a lot of trouble with my girlfriend, because she bought me World with the intent that we would play through it together, but we didn't. We had a long while where we couldn't play together, so I was just hanging around in the Coral Highlands fighting shit. And we got back together, and she's sitting here like, why do you have these really high-tier materials? And I'm like, killed it. I was bored. Because there was this giant fat-ass bird at the top of the Coral Highlands.
Yeah, I used a lot of its armor. Because that one was really good for bow users. And then I had another set that was like 3 different sets put together. It was really good for Kensei glaives. Because I'm a Kensei glaive main, but I love my bow, and I love how much love they gave Bow in Wilds. It is so much better.
It was really awkward all the times I played it.
Bow is so much better in Wilds. But World was one of the first ones, like, because throughout every one of them, like when the first few games started out, I was a greatsword user. And then when the Kensec Glaive was introduced, I went to Kensec Glaive and I just stayed as Kensec Glaive. And dabbled with Bow. But World was the first one that I sat down and mastered every single weapon. Like, I had my main one that I used, my main profile. And then the other two profiles that you could build, like I would make one and run a single weapon through the entire storyline and master it. And then I would delete that one and start out with another weapon and run it until I mastered it. And delete that one and start with another weapon. And then I would build the highest tiers, or the different ones that I liked and I needed for certain builds on my main, and build the armor for it. And put the gems and the armor and the weapon and all. I had one hunting horn, and I absolutely love hunting horn. If you know how to use that, it's like World was very toxic in the fact that
Get good, Strobe?
yeah, like if you had certain weapons, most people knew you probably didn't really know how to use that weapon because of the complication of that weapon, and you would be kicked as soon as you joined. Hunting horns, you would come in and they'd leave you there, and if you knew what you were doing, they'd left you alone. Hunting horn was one of those, if you knew what you were doing, you could fight anything you wanted because people were always looking for a hunting horn. I had one build that I used in World that I am literally a walking healing fountain. Like, everything that I do heals. If I drink a potion, it heals the entire party. If I eat food, everybody gets the benefits. If I drink a buff potion, everybody gets the benefit. The heals that I cast with a hunting horn, everybody gets the benefit.
Nice.
So, that's how we would go after, like, keep wanting to say Alahorn, but I know that's not the big elemental one that has every element. The dragon that you have to face him, and he has literally every single fucking element.
I don't know. I think I got, like, as far as the forest.
Like, I fought, like, we'd get groups that wanted to farm him.
Oh dear God, what is wrong with my secret?
I would get on my hunting horn. Red's wife, Heather, would get on her horn. Or not her horn, her hammer. Red would get on his Kinsect, and Matthias would get on either his Kinsect or his bowgun. And we just we'll go in and roll through everything. Alatron. Alatron. And then Fatalis, the final black dragon. Yeah. I had to be hunting him when we went after him, and it took a full party to get him. I finally got where I could beat him solo with Insect Glaive, but it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it really feels like the game does not keep going solo.
Well, Fatalis is very, very, very punishing, especially if you haven't learned the mechanics of your weapon, because Fatalis has so many skills that just nuke the entire map. Including one, he will cast it twice. The first time he casts it, it's literally a cutscene. It warns you that it's coming, and there's this big door on the side of the map that you're fighting, and you have to get to that door and get it closed and hold it closed the whole time that he's casting this. And it's the longest time that he casts it, because this huge, like, double iron door. It's like leftover castle battlements. And it's these two huge iron doors, and you literally have to stand there and keep hitting a button to hold it. And it literally runs so long it melts the door. And then the second time he casts it, there's a spot that's up under one of the ramps that when you get up under that ramp, you're sitting, you've got the ramp coming down one side of you, and there's this huge, like, bit of rubble just outside of it, and you have to roll and get up under that. That way, where the flames are literally covering the entire map, that rubble and that ramp is breaking it so it's not getting around you. The only other way to kill, well, there are two other ways to do it. One of them's just kind of meh. You either, as soon as it jumps to the air to go to cast it, you farcast to land back up the tent up top, or you grapple claw to Fatalis. So you're on his side or his back while he's casting on there. And that way you've got to have the right timing, because you've got to catch him as he's rising up, because once he gets up to where he's going to cast the ability, you cannot get to him. But that's the most beneficial one, because you can get on his back and be beating him in the back of the head the whole time that he's casting.
Okay.
Dear God.
It sounds like a pain in the butt, but really cool.
It's a fun fight. The lore of Fatalis. So Zoshia, one of the dragons that you face in Wilds, is another form of the Black Dragon. He just looks white because he's covered in Wilk crystals, so he looks white. But if you really pay attention when you first break him out, you see the black ooze start flowing across the ground and coming back up onto his skin, soaking into his body, and then those Wilk crystals form on top of it. So he is a black dragon. But Fatalis is like the ultimate black dragon. He literally melted an entire city in one night. But when Fatalis kills you, he doesn't just kill you and consume you. He melts your armor into his scales to make it his own armor. So he is literally pure hatred incarnate.
Can you grapple to him during all of his breath attacks, or just the last one?
All of them. You grapple to him all.
Can you attack him while he's casting?
Yeah. A real good way to deal with one of them, because one of them he'll like run over to the side and kind of crouch down and drop his head to the ground and fire straight in front of him in like this huge cone, so you've got to either be behind him or beside him to stay out of it. But if you can catch him in just the right time, like right when he drops his head and goes to throw it, if you're using like a hunting horn or a hammer or a great sword, one of the big weapons, you can do that kind of charge and come up and slam it down on his head and bounce his head off the ground and break his horn, and it knocks him out of it. His is very much a, you've got to know his mechanics and be paying very close attention or you're dead.
I tried out all the weapons, but I mostly just stuck with the spear and the shield.
Gun lance is fun. You know how to use it. Because you can stun with the gun lance.
I played around with it a lot. I just preferred the regular ass spear.
Yeah. Alright guys, it is 11 o'clock and I got one more day of work. And I'm off for 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah, we get, so like tomorrow will be my last day of work, and we're going into our summer shutdown. Honda has the entire week of July 4th off, so I'll be off Friday, and starting Friday I'll be off, and I go back to work on the 7th.
Okay.
And then, like, we get a week, so anywhere from 10 to 13 days for July 4th, depending on how the 4th falls. We get 4 days, technically, sometimes 5 days for Thanksgiving, depending on where it falls. Like, where in the month that it actually falls, like how it falls around, and what's going on. And then typically we get around 2 weeks to a little over 2 weeks for Christmas because of the winter shutdown.
Sorry if I'm changing the subject, but can somebody explain why 420 is stalking me in the fucking woods?
Because you can.
He's literally, he's right next to your house, Florian, and just standing there menacingly.
What are you playing?
Waiting for you to take
They're
a
only
bath.
human. What the fuck? Alright, we'll catch y'all later.
Good night.
Oh dear God. Just attack him!
I really like the enemies in Once Human. You have not seen them. They have not see you. Didn't see you. But they are just screaming. Didn't you hear that? Oh, nice. An enemy is there. That's very handy.
Did you hear that? No. Bam. I hope I'm not mistaken. That's
nice of them to warn me about their presence.
Somebody getting sick of living? That's my favorite one.
Probably heard it, but I don't remember.
The posters would say that.
Okay.
Ball tires. Oh shit, didn't know that was a thing. Tires can get damaged too.
Got him! Pain in the butt.
Who are you fighting?
I was fighting a Congalala after a Lullabarina.
I don't. That is.
Congalala is a giant ape that has gas problems from both ends and will cultivate worse gases based off of what he eats as he jumps around and beats you up.
420's over here being weird. He just staring out in the book.
420 is weird. Then again, so are we.
He's just standing there, then I catch him. I catch him
I'm
slacking, and now he's
watching
running for his life.
you.
Exactly what he's doing.
Ask them if they want to do some Locust gaming.
Hunter rank, level 40. Woo! If I'm lucky, he will be 120 plus by the time I reach 100.
Not to mention wanting to speak with you. I believe it's about Arkfeld.
All right then.
Talk to Nada. I'm here. Talk.
Hey.
You're a twit.
What the world? Look at a lobster, it says boiled and alive, really?
Talk to Nada.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nice to get away. That's funny. You never know where she's trying to wear my clothes. All I want to do.
Thank you for coming. I'm grateful. The egg we found, the one we thought might be from Arkfeld, looks like we were right. I went around talking to people to gather what info I could. Scraps from its feeding, bits of eggshell. There's still not very much to go on, but it found a way to live. These creatures, their will to survive. Amazing.
Yeah, especially if it found a way to overcome its nature as a guardian. So, what's troubling you?
Sniping them through a window.
People at other base camps were saying the state it's leaving its prey in isn't normal. And Uthduna and New Udra both showed signs of being attacked. And what was left was awful.
I wonder if that means it's unable to control its appetite. Like the one we saw at the Dragon Torch.
I don't know.
I'm coming back
That's
over
why
to
I
see what
asked
I
for
missed
Eric's
out on.
help. I thought we should hear what he has to say together.
How interesting. I had heard talk of that egg as well, so I'm just as excited as you. But this isn't all good news. The fact that it's run roughshod over two apex predators troubles me as well.
This sort of sounds like the frenzy to me.
Spider.
Eric, what do you think?
Too difficult to say, but in Arkfeld's case specifically, it may not be due to infection. For instance, Nata, are you familiar with the concept of bioconcentration?
No, I'm not.
Right, then I'll explain. This is still just a theory, but it's been on my mind as of late. The frenzy caused an uncontrolled spike in the Dragon Torch's energy output before, right? But it may have been more than just bad weather that caused those apex predators to rampage. Our analysis showed that the virus caused a subtle mutation in the energy the Dragon Torch produced. That means the wyvern milk itself may have come to contain tiny traces of the virus's characteristics.
I'm starting to see where this is heading. Then the mutated energy started flowing out.
Exactly.
Oh,
It
you
gradually
just ran
tainted
right
the
by
water
a spider.
supply, animals, plants, insects, and onto monsters. If it traveled up the
Just
food
killed it.
chain, growing more concentrated at every step,
Buddy?
Its eventual destination would be the dominant predator of each That may be why that Duna and other monsters exhibited such aggression. A sort of pseudo-frenzy.
And then, at the very end of the chain, Arkveld comes and siphons those monsters' energy.
And in so doing, it may be assimilating their traits, essentially distilling the frenzy virus.
And after it finally found the strength to live again. Poor thing.
But from the reports we've heard, it sounds as if we're only dealing with one affected individual.
I believe so. And
Yeah,
there's
there
been
are a lot
no
of
reports
books
of Ray Dow being attacked yet.
down
This
there.
is our chance.
What lies ahead?
Hey.
Chapter 6.
We should talk to Nata before heading out.
I was planning to.
Talking to Nata. Not a good idea.
You're going, aren't you? To the Wind's Gasp, to Ray Dow.
Yes, there's a good chance Arkveld will turn up there.
Could I? I'd like to come with you.
You heard Eric's theory. You know it's too dangerous, Nata.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. I know. I can't do anything yet. But I'm also a keeper.
Oh my
so
god, a baby
please,
doll head.
It found its way to life. Let me at least watch
You gotta be
over
careful with
it.
those.
The answer is no. I don't need someone who's
They
just
get in
going
your
to
face
watch.
and flashbang your head.
But, given how
Oh,
far
mythical
you've come,
crate.
I feel you're capable now of more than that. Don't be a
Mystical crate
passive
is up here
observer.
on the,
Use your
helipad.
head and think for yourself.
Okay.
Promise you'll do that, and you can come.
I will. I promise. Thank
So
you.
it's only Spider
Okay.
in there.
I'm ready to leave anytime.
I got a Kenny joining with me.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny,
Okay.
you bastard.
Let me know whenever you're ready.
Wrong Kenny reference.
Oh.
So there's a channel called Brendan Tenold, and he does reviews of old school schlock movies. Old, like, not schlock movies, but just B movies, Godzilla, all kinds of crazy stuff. And one of the major things that annoys him, and probably many, is there's always some arbitrary child involved who does something that nobody else could do, or figures something out, or whatever. The proverbial child saves the day kind of thing. And other times they're just really annoying and they won't shut up. And he's constantly like, come on, kill the Kenny. You'll redeem this movie.
Alright, Florian, I'm
But if
going
you
to let you
like-
know you're on your own.
If you like sarcasm and being polite because he's Canadian, he is a very good channel to catch up on. I love his reviews. But I will be right back.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this session. Knocked out a number of quests for the story. I'm 40 now as a hunter level. I still have forever to go in order to catch up with Draconis. But after some frustration and one wipe, I knocked out that one quest and was able to take care of the Kongolala, which that one actually gave me a lot of difficulty last time I was doing a fight against the Kongolala. I ended up having to call support, and I was able to do that just with my assistant Hobbs here. So definitely improving, but man, feels so sluggish. Have a good rest of your evening, and I look forward to seeing you next stream. Take care.